Hey guys, this is Scott Expat in Philippines. Maana hapon. Kumusta? Well, I've got some work done on clearing some of the agapanthus away from the pond when the water flows around towards back down to the big pond. And I've had to clear there. Mightn't look much, but if I keep it trim, it should look okay. And I moved the big log that looks like a bird's, the notch of the wood of the branch looks like an eagle's eye. So I've put that just at the corner. I tomorrow have to cement the channel all the way down to where I need to cement it. Hopefully it's not going to take too much cement. It's only a small area. Make it easy. But it's been good. Oh, I love doing it. I've got small stones to buy. I found some clay rocks the other day. I've got to get some more of those. So it should look alright once that's finished. And I've got a few other things to do. It's going to be a little while, so before it's finished. I've got to get some those small coloured stones for the pond and for the two ponds up the top, the waterfall. And I've got to get some stones for the channel. So that should be okay. The train hasn't come in yet, I can see. Must be the next one. We're at the station. It only takes about buses. It only takes about 5 minutes in the car to get up here. It feels like ages walking. But you know, it's good, and it's good for you. Walking's good for you, so that's not too bad. But I thought I'd come up and pick up Arlene, and she'll be coming in soon because she was at Ginnifer, and got to figure out what we're going to have for tea tonight. Yeah, see that? See that, Will? Bundaberg. Second best rum in the world. Tenderlay's nice too. Both of those brands. I love Tenderlay and I love San Miguel. We get the San Miguel in the Pale Polson, and we also now get the San Miguel in the low carb, which I can drink because it has sweet bugger all sugar and it's only 3% alcohol volume, which is more healthy for me to drink, seeing I'm type 2 diabetic. But you know, the pond's going to come on real nice. I found an area that's cracked. I've just got to fix that with a bit of cement. Because it's a straight wall, it's going to be hard. But if I mix the cement that it's thick, it should be okay, as long as it's got some support underneath it. It'll be alright. I'm trying not to go too much cement. I've got rocks that I can cover the top of the colour of the cement. I've got some that I can leave light grey because they look good. But yeah, up where the top looking down where the pond goes that way. That's the area between that little waterfall there and down, and there's an area which is doubled over with liner, so I've got to seal that too as well, which will be easy and it'll get done. So it's my hobby. It's what I love doing. I love building things. I love doing things. The mine shaft at the back of the pond, I'm still where the esky is there, the white esky that I showed you. There's something there that I've got to figure out. So it's not easy. Probably looks easy for what I want to do. We get these like cut wood red gum, and they're about this big. So I'm half thinking, hang on guys, back again. That was Arlene. She's on the other platform. And go figure. Hey? Bloody trains. No train coming in. Maybe the V line's coming through. That's probably why the train had to go over the other side onto platform 2. Sometimes the V line's there, sometimes it's not. But it wasn't there today. Maybe it's coming through, which is okay. So she's just asked me to go around to the other side to pick her up, please. But yeah, that's what I've been up to today, just clearing and cleaning back some of the branches and the agapanthus. God, they itch like buggery. They got this sticky residue on them once you cut the end of them, sap, some sort of thing, and it itches like you would not believe. It really does. And I'm still itchy now, and I've had a shower, soap, and still. I'm just watching the traffic coming that way, because I'm at the roundabout where the T I could have gone. I'll probably get abused by the person behind me soon. Bastards. As my mate William would say, bastards. But it's cleaned up a little bit around there. I need a walkway to get to the back of the ponds, to get to that area, and I also had to cut back 2 rose bushes, and the thorns are like that big, man. Geez, they cut. I got one here, and there's a there. I turned around. Ooh, geez, it's nearly sliced and diced my eye. But I've got another piece of tea tree I've got to cut back, because I knew he went into it with my face and my eye. Could have stabbed myself. Bugger me. What a tragedy that would have been. Oh, gee. Anyway, but CJ's at home with Granny, and I'm coming up to pick up the boss. She probably could have, by the time I got around there, she could have walked over the top. It's not far, but these are the things we have to do for our dear lovely women. And I also put the washing out, which reminds me, when I get home I'm going to bring the washing in. Love to know what we're going to have for tea though tonight. I haven't got anything out. She didn't say, can you put this out? We'll have that tonight. Nah, doesn't think about that. We've got plenty of food in the bloody fridge. Pardon me. That was Kermit the Frog. Where did he go? I did suck up a frog the other day. I sucked up a lot of tadpoles, I know that much. But they'll be missing a certain house, and I actually accidentally cemented one frog. It's alright, he didn't live. You put cement on something, they don't necessarily live too much, because the cement smothers their body. They look like cane toads, but I don't think we've got cane toads down here. Hang on, guys. Arlene's new job? Good, mate. She brings home some good stuff. Fully sick, mate. You know? Today, yeah, looks like she's got a bag with something in it. Looks like it could be some special food. Hang on, guys. Now my wife wants to go to Big W.
Sorry, guys.
Say hello.
Hi. Live on live?
No, we're not live. I'm just doing video. Oh yeah, reminds me. This Saturday night, 12 o'clock Australia time, 9 o'clock Philippine time, Scott Expat will be live.
Daylight saving?
That ends this weekend, I think. So we'll be live, and Saturday night, so come by. Just checking out where all the cars are, because I don't want to get hit by anything. I'll wait for you in the car, okay? I don't need to come out, do I? Unless you want me for something. Do you need me for anything? No? Good. I'll keep it to him later.
You wanna come? You can come. Come.
I don't want to come. You know, baby. I'm going to straighten up. Can't take up two places. I'm not that disabled. Okay. Oh, you got your Coke here.
Oh, yes. Drink the one. It's sweet.
This video is sponsored by Coca-Cola, Bundaberg Rum, and San Miguel, which I haven't got a bottle for yet, only because I can't drink and drive, and that's against the law here in this country. Do not drink and drive. Be safe, because there's others on the road that you need to be cautious of, and they need to be cautious of you. So you've got to be considerate. Yes. But yeah, so we will be live this Saturday night, 12 o'clock Australian time, 9 PM Philippine time. That's 12 AM in the morning for those who don't know, Australia time, and 9 PM in the evening. So just brushing up on my times. So I'm going to have this Coke because it looks very nice, and I shouldn't, because I'm type 2 diabetic. Bottoms up, Chris Beecham. Big shout out to Rickshaw Philippines, Pay, Dorothy, Geronimo, little Maddie. I hope you guys are having a great time. Big shout out to Kevin and Gemma. Big shout out to Sean's Amazing Adventures. Big shout out to Nico's Experience, Malou Martin, Ed Lippert, Rena Hall, Miss Muggs. Big shout out to MK, Shooting Star, JB, Flexigirl, JB. See, I said that with a cheeky grin. Mars Bankard, Sir J. Tony Akubra, 456. Tony Corolla, who I haven't seen for ages, and he's probably wondering if I'm still alive. Because, yes, I had my booster, and this arm, I laid on it the other night. I had the booster, Tuesday. I had the booster Tuesday. And I had to sit there for about 10 minutes because I had it at the pharmacist. Arlene's going to have hers in 2 weeks because she had to cover for someone at her work, so she couldn't really afford to be sick. And I wasn't fully sick. I was good boy. This time the cold chills in the stomach, in the back, sorry, not the stomach, in the back, and then the legs, not as bad. I didn't feel it as bad, but I did wake up next day and shit, it was like having a stroke. I could not move this arm because I laid on it, and the pharmacist told me yesterday, don't lay on your arm. Well, that's impossible when you roll over. But yeah, I laid on it, and oh gee, I could not open my hands. It was like I had a stroke, and my arm would not move. I couldn't even get it to bend. I had to force it out to bend. But I got a bit of ear congestion. Bloody traffic in my nose won't stop. But you know, these things are sent to test us, and yeah, she had the Coke in the bag. Sponsor, Coca-Cola. I'm sponsoring you, Coke, at no extra cost. And Bundaberg rum for that beautiful fresh taste. Bundaberg rum's also got it in red gum too. Red gum is lovely. It's nice, and the normal one is beautiful. So you know, it's one of those things. I love rum. I could eat it till the cow. Drink it. I'll rephrase that. Drink it until the cows come home. But yeah. Cheers, guys. Hopefully, America doesn't get involved in this Ukraine-Russia shit. Personally, I don't want to get involved in it. I don't want Australia getting involved in some war overseas. It's got nothing to do with us. Keep your bloody nose out of it, guys. Yes, Scott Morrison, keep your bloody nose out of it. We're not going. No way. None of my family and friends are going. Well, yeah, so the guy that was parked there, he could have backed out and gone that way or that way. I'd love to pinch some of those bloody fan palms. They looked lovely in my house and in our yard around near the pond. But I know where to put them too, because I could quite easily remove some agapanthus from where they are. But I will go to Bunnings and pay for them and be a good boy, don't you think? You can always try to get something for nothing, but not all the time it works. But this place here of a night time is fully secured. There's cameras and everything around here for security, which is good. Better turn my car off. Which is good, and you know it's great to have. And like, you know, I wouldn't want someone to take stuff out of my car, so I wouldn't expect anyone to do anything to mine. But they took a phone out of the shopping trolley when we were here over Coles that way. Geez, I'll tell you what, they were bloody quick. Oh, okay, yeah, it was my fault, but I put the phone, and they took this too, but this is my old one from out in the garage, which I've got to clean up. They took the other phone, my Galaxy Galaxy 51A, and I don't know everybody, I did ring Vodafone and asked them to block it. Might have been an hour after, because we were waiting to see if someone would ring my phone on Arlene's phone, and yes they did. But my wife, not knowing how to handle things, if she had to give me the phone, I probably would have dealt with it myself, and I probably would have given them $1,000 if they brought the phone back. But they missed out. What a bunch of fools they are. But, you know, these things happen. Yes, my fault. Entirely my fault, because I wouldn't have lost it. I just had it in the trolley like that, in the gimbal, behind the bags, the Safeway bags or Aldi bag, whatever. And yes, I put everything. Usually I put the phone in the car, and I'm still looking to see if it's in here, but I can't ring it because it won't answer because it's blocked. But someone did have it, so it wasn't in the car. But these things, you know, it's been, 3 weeks. I went and saw centre management at Coles. Nothing, and he said, I doubt even a trolley boy would say that he found, like usually they're supposed to when they get it because they're on camera. When they do take things, or when they do find something, they're supposed to return it. Now, when I went and saw centre management, and this is where privacy laws suck in this country, and I will say it, privacy laws do suck. But on the other hand, because it's my fault and I lost it, I could have gone to the local Sunbury police station, reported it stolen, and asked if they could ask Coles to see the CCTV footage, because our car wasn't far from where we were. It was just opposite, and the guy said, you know, some of these cameras only see half the area. So, you know, you think, well, what's the good of it? You're supposed to have cameras all over the place looking, which they have, but it only captured one area. As he says, you might only get, they could have been out of the view of the camera too. But I kept asking Coles if anyone had returned the phone and that, and I'm on a new phone now, which got better quality, I reckon, on the picture. And because I was speaking to Joe and Jenny this morning, his phone was a bit, looked like he just came out of the shower and it was all misty. And I don't know whether that was his phone, but I said to him, if you get a chance, go and have a look at because he's got a Samsung, so go and have a look at the TCL and see what they're like, and see if, get them to. Trouble is, when you're buying a phone, you cannot see the picture quality when you're buying it, because it's got all these apps on it and stuff like that, and I'd taken a few apps off my other one. This one can't take an app off it. But I'm just looking to see where Arlene is. She's still in Big W, her favourite shop. One of her favourite shops, apart from Kmart. Kmart's her best favourite shop. Yet they're owned by the same company, so go figure. But, what do you do? So, with the phone, I had to count it as a loss. I got a new one, so I'm not too worried about it. Everybody's phone stuff on their phones is safe. It's all covered. The Vodafone put a block on it, 100% smart card globe if you're in the Philippines and you lost your phone and you reported it to Smart or Globe, whoever your communications is. They can't use the phone. It's fully blocked. And the Vodafone and Telstra and Optus can't use here either. They block them completely, so no one can use it, which is good. Makes it easier for everybody and safer. Nobody's stuff gets taken. All your private confidential is all covered. You have got no stress. So I'm just letting you know. It's one of those things, it happens. Pretty well much guys report it when it is thing. Whoever, I don't have a PIN on my phone. I haven't got one on this, or a password. I don't believe in it. They take your phone, they can get into it. But one thing they effing forgot. I don't do internet banking on my phone. I don't even do internet banking on the computer, to be honest. So, anyway, that's such as life. Ned Kelly said that. Famous bushranger here in Australia. So, we have the best system here, and even overseas, they have good systems. They run pretty well much. The phone networks here are really good and can't complain. If you lose a phone, you just get it blocked by your phone provider, whether it be those ones I just mentioned. But it happens, guys, and my silly fault. I shouldn't have left the phone in the trolley, but yeah, it's one of those things. I will show you guys soon about the pond, what area I've done and cut back, and where I've got a cement. Coming up. Catch you later.